In this video, we're taking a look at a pair of compact bicolor RGB lights by GVM. In the interest of full disclosure, I do want you to know that GVM sent me these lights for the sake of this review. However, my thoughts and opinions are my own, and you can rest assured that this is an honest and unbiased perspective. The point of these videos is to ensure that you're able to make an educated decision regarding where your hard-earned money should go, and misleading you is no way to go about that. The people over at GVM do encourage honesty though, even if it's to their detriment, so kudos to them for that. That being said, at the time of this video, these lights sell for $230, and you can find the link for them in the description down below. These lights have a color spectrum of 2700 to 10,000 Kelvin, can do just about any RGB color combination you can think of, and of course can dim from 0 to 100%. When it comes to the standard color temperature though, these do have a very noticeable magenta shift to them, much like the Light Ninja 400. Unlike the Light, however, the jumps in temperature are nowhere near as severe with this unit, and setting it to around 8500 gets you much closer to the daylight temperature I think you would typically expect. With this particular package, you'll receive a pair of very well-built C-clamp light stands and some GoPro style mounts that attach to the lights and mount to the light stands. Amazon also says that these come with a carrying case, but mine didn't. They do come very well packaged though. The power adapters are about 6 feet long, but the lights can also be powered with a 7.2 volt battery, which make these really handy and portable. As it stands, you can purchase these lights in a couple of different configurations, either just the lights themselves, the lights with normal light stands, or the lights with these C-clamp desk light stands. Regardless of how you purchase the lights though, they'll always come with this GoPro style mount, which is honestly my least favorite part of the units. The mount works just fine, but it takes a bit of effort to attach and detach from the light. I'm concerned that in time the plastic slots will start to wear down a bit, and while that will make it easier to work with, I then worry that it'll eventually become loose. The mount also feels kind of cheesy in comparison to the rest of the light, so I'll most likely end up replacing mine with mini ball heads and screwing them into the bottom of the lights, which will accept Q20. Regarding the C-clamp light stands, mine came with the disc at the end of the threaded pole screwed in too tightly. Traditionally, when the disc reaches the surface it's being clamped to, it should stop spinning, but the threaded pole should continue to spin freely. This prevents whatever you're clamping the stands to from being scratched. In my case though, the disc continued to spin with the threaded pole until I loosened the screw that affixes them. After that, everything was golden. For an all-plastic design, the build quality of these lights is pretty solid. The controls on the back are easy to figure out, and as far as the light output, I was actually impressed. I honestly didn't expect these to be as bright as they are. This particular package I believe is designed with streamers in mind to be used as key lights, but the lights are pretty versatile and can be used in a multitude of ways, including for small close-up situations, as color splashes in the background as you see here, for on-the-go filming by attaching it to the hot shoe on your camera and using a battery, and in some cases, also for effects. Now I'm going to be brutally honest here and say that of the 8 effects, only 2 of them are actually useful as far as I'm concerned, and that's the paparazzi effect and the police car effect.
I have a call back for 8662 Central. Negative K, nothing further, just 2 cabby.
The disco and party lights could be used sparingly, I think, but they're just looped flashes of color. The candle effect could be cool, but it reminds me of one of those cheap LED tea light candles that doesn't flicker quite right. The bad bulb effect is just an on-off loop that very obviously repeats within a few seconds. The lightning has the same obvious repeating issue and is just bad. And the TV is just okay.
Who lost his job after he used Elgato.
So if you're looking at these lights, my suggestion would be to ignore the effects aspect and focus on the wide color temperature range and great RGB capabilities. You do also have the option of using an app with these lights. However, at the time of this video, the ratings for the app are very poor, most of which seem to be complaints regarding required access permission to unnecessary personal files and information on your device. That being said, I myself did not use the app. My big complaint with these lights is the magenta shift. While the lights are still pretty versatile, the shift means being a little bit more selective with how I use them. But even still, the lights are really cool and surprisingly powerful for what they are. If you're looking for some versatile and compact lights that pack a punch, I think these are killer, even with the color shift. And for you streamers out there, if you're looking to upgrade your lighting setup, this package with 2 lights is only $30 more than a single Elgato Key Light. Just saying. If you have any questions about these lights, feel free to leave them in a comment down below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. In the meantime, I want to say thanks to GVM for sending these out to me, and as always, thanks to you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it to be both helpful and informative, and if you did, please consider doing the things that most people on YouTube ask you to do at the end of their videos. I'd really appreciate it. Did you do it?